Welcome for a much-anticipated bout. Let's set the table for you and get ready to dish up this big night of action. The Lion's making his way to the... Round 1 of 12.
Focus.
He scores with the jab.
Use your feet. Keep moving.
Raging Bull's punch is far off the target.
Keep working the body.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Raging Bull. Halfway through round number 1. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by the Lion. Solid hook. The Lion's right hand scores well that time. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. The Lion's blocking ability is doing well for him there. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Come on, kid. Focus.
Good looking jab there. Raging Bull's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Keep working the body.
Hooks to the head. Here's a moment here as you see the step back counter punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Good block by Raging Bull. Raging Bull's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And that's the end of round 2. Raging Bull's pure aggression got to his opponent in that last round. He looks fresh, his opponent doesn't. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Excellent uppercut by the Lion. Good, solid right hand lands. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Halfway through this round.
Back to the body.
A little head hunting with the right. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum happens to be the body, and he figures that he's going to try to move on him, so start doing it early on, and later on, he's going to have a guy in front of him.
Count down the final moments of this round. Good, clean shot, returning fire. Well done by the Lion. And that does it for this round. Raging Bull's enjoying a lead on Teddy's scorecard the first time we look at the scores ringside here tonight. Although early on here, it's not as if either man is in complete control of this fight.
Body shot.
That's a nice right hand that time by Raging Bull.
Get your hands up. Good job, buddy. You're doing what you're doing.
Ninety seconds to go in round number 4. Scoring with the right hand by Raging Bull. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Really frustrating his opponent now. Raging Bull's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Keep working it down. Good, good.
Well placed, straight right hand. Raging Bull's hit by a counter punch there. A well-placed overhand right. 10 seconds to go in the 4th.
Just like that.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Good biting, snapping shot by Raging Bull. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Halfway into round number 5 here. What an uppercut by the Lion. And now he scores well with a straight right. And And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. The Lions impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like, going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Keep moving. There you go.
Oh, he turns it over right into a hook.
You got this one.
Good job staying away from the danger there. Raging Bull's not showing that he's got a great IQ when it comes to ring generalship here. He's just stationary, not much movement at all.
No, not at all. And he's feeding right into his opponent. He knows where to find them and where to find them at all times. He needs to get on those legs a little bit and start changing a little bit of his placement here where he is. He's always in the same place.
Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Raging Bull's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found.
Side to side. Move your head.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Raging Bull's trailing in this fight. I don't think there's any doubt about that. But not by a wide enough margin where he can't accomplish the task at hand. His corner's letting him know that. You can just tell.
Keep moving.
A well-targeted jab that time.
And that's exactly what you need when you want to stay on the outside. Something to keep you away from your opponent.
Come on. Keep moving. You're still not moving enough. Move.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Halfway through the 7th round. Not able to land the headshot.
Back to the body.
You see him holding on. Gets rid of that effort. What an intense hook landed by the Lion. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
The Lion's really got a way about him when it comes to his footwork, his movement. It's serving him very well defensively.
Yes, it is. He's controlling range. He's controlling distance. He's keeping his opponent where he wants him.
Listen, he's done. He's done.
I'm always interested in how a fighter's disposition can change during the course of a fight. And as we start round number 8 here, you see that he is up. But all it takes is a little momentum to build against him, and this thing could turn around.
Well, the real testing of a fighter, the real testing of a professional is what they can do late. Can they keep it up, or do they become satisfied? We're going to find out right now how this guy is in those areas.
Focus. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Raging Bulls on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. The halfway point of round number 8. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Hang yourself. Watch the Keep moving. Keep moving.
The Lion's the target of a hook. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go.
Listen, I'm not going to stand here.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. The Lion's got to be really careful there, Teddy. I mean, he's leaving himself wide open.
And what's going to happen next? See, you know, he's leaving himself open. He hasn't paid for anything yet, but that will be coming before you know it.
Able to land the jab. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
Back to the body.
Scores big with the hook to the head.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep working the body.
Halfway through the 9th round.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
And he ties up on the inside.
Keep moving.
And that's what
Nice.
fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
You got nice.
Raging Bull's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Sound jab by Raging Bull. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Nice block. Raging Bull's getting a big reminder here. The evening is not over. The job is not finished. Go out and keep at it. Good way to protect the midsection. Goes up top with a right hand. The Lion's reckless. There's really no other way to describe it right now with the way he's punching than to say it's reckless.
It's reckless, and in a moment, he's going to pay a price for that recklessness.
Use the jab.
Raging Bull's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
Good. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Not an accident. And banging away he goes. He goes down. He goes down. It was the uppercut that put him there. Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Focus, relax.
Raging Bull's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Uppercut. Back to the
Able to dismiss that body shot. Raging Bull's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
To me, this looks like a fight where one guy's pulling away from the other. I know it's very close on your scorecard as we start this 11th round, but you can see where the momentum lies.
Yeah, the momentum is in his control. He knows it, and he's the only one who can give it up right now. And I don't think he's gonna.
Puts forth the hook, scores with it.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Little head hunting with the left. Halfway through this 11th round.
Keep moving.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Raging Bull. Raging Bull's showing us a real solid skill set here with his head moves. But Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. Unload. That's it. That's 1, 2.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide. He needs to shorten them up.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Raging Bull.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
The Lion's been able to let loose. He's throwing punches. He's just not landing enough of them.
Well, he's throwing them from a little too far away. He's not getting into that punching chamber. He's starting to launch him just a little too soon, and his opponent is worn.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Missed the body shot. Final minute of this final round of this fight. Raging Bull's jab lands well. Nice solid left hand scored by Raging Bull.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Last 10 seconds of the fight. From start to finish, it was utter domination.
This was an easy one to score, Joe.
As for that expected outcome, we send it up to the ring to hear from the judges. So a unanimous decision win by Raging Bull. That's the way we saw it all night long. The judges agree.
It was hard to see it any other way.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.